What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome back to episode 5 of The Race, here with Kingston Sprint, and today we have our first delve into continental football because it's the start of the Champions League group stage here in North America, also known as the CONCACAF Champions League. I feel like that's more of a mouthful than North American Champions League, although none are elegant. Maybe I should just call it the NACL. I don't know which is going to annoy people the most out of those three options. I imagine the NACL, but it's the one I'm going to go with. And yeah, today we're going to have a live comfortable header. We've got Saprissa, that's definitely not how you say it. And then we're also going to be taking on the Mexican side, Tigres, who they're quite good. Both of these teams, to be fair. Saprissa, the kind of the big dogs in Costa Rica, are a very good side. And yeah, Tigres, I believe they won, yeah, you can see here, they won Liga MX's closing stage last year. So they're quite good, I guess you could say. Anyway, since the last episode, 2 games just to recap really quickly. First result, what a way to bounce back. We got hammered last time out. This game, 6-0. We dominated. Craig Falley played great. Julian Green played great. Even Fabian McCarthy got 2 goals. The guy who isn't even starting at centre-back for us, chipping in with a few. And yeah, all in all, great game. Didn't even make any subs. I was just there on the sideline, kind of in a deck chair, enjoying it all. Unfortunately, it didn't last. We lost 5-1 immediately afterwards. And as you can see here, New England, they actually fought back from behind. We got a really good early goal through Daniel Johnson. I kind of want to say they struck lucky, to be honest. I feel like we were, as good as them for spells in the game. Unfortunately, they created better chances and then took them, which is, well, that was the difference, really. You can see here, they had just a few more half chances than us, but we did have opportunities in the game. In the end, some fantastic finishing you can see by Kai Kamara, who did grab a hat-trick, the difference. But anyway, that brings us up to speed, and today we're going to be taking on Saprissa in the first of 2 games. The first time, as I've already said, that we're in this competition, a competition we qualified, of course, for during our pre-season. You can see here we have got a little bit of a nightmare when it comes to our kind of team at the moment because, well, Kamar Lawrence is suspended, Jermaine Anderson is suspended, and Michael Carrick's suspended. They're all just suspended for this one game, but that does leave us quite weak. And you can see here Montrose Finn also out injured, so not ideal for him. Of course, Montrose Finn, really a backup of all backups, but a player who you'd like to have fit, really. In terms of our team for today's game, it does mean a little bit of a shake-up. You can see we've got Andre Blake back in goal. Obviously, great for him. A player who was, of course, on Jamaica international duty not all that long ago. You can see they actually lost in the Gold Cup third place playoff against the USA. So that's not ideal there, but, I mean, still not a terrible performance. At left back for today's game, due to Kamar Lawrence's injury and a few other bits and pieces. Actually, I've changed my mind. We're not going to play Corey Binns. We're going to play Fabian McCarthy. He's okay at left back, a pretty capable defender. Not a natural left back by any means, but he can play there. Alongside him, we go with Jermaine Taylor. In between him and Fisher, we have Ika Para. As I mentioned, Fisher at right back. In the centre of the midfield, this is where we have a little bit of a problem. We've got Ricardo Morris, the Jamaican, 25 years old, a very talented player. We're going to need him to have a great game today. We then have Scott Coldwell playing deep line playmaker. We then have Pelosi out to the right. And, well, Daniel Johnson, really the only one of our star midfielders, kind of Jermaine Anderson, Carrick, and this guy. He's the only one who's available for today's game, so we are a little bit weaker in that regard. You can see he has made a fair few appearances for Jamaica's national team now. 7 appearances, 2 goals. Not too bad at all. And then, well, up top for today's game, we go with Andre Clennon, and alongside him, we have Julian Green. So, we are taking on the champions of Costa Rica. This isn't going to be an easy game, although neither's the one against Tigres. If there's a game for us to win, it's probably this one. It's worth noting that in the North American Champions League, each group has 3 teams in it, and you play each team twice. So it's kind of important we get off to a good start here. We are still going to need to kind of upset the odds when it comes to playing Tigres if we do want to advance. I must admit, it's probably the toughest draw we could have got this one, to take on Saprissa, who they are in the knockout stages, I believe, of the North American Champions League in real life. And, well, they are a very big kind of side in Costa Rica. A player who, a team that I think I've signed a few players from during my time playing Football Manager in saves on YouTube. But anyway, let's see what we can do here. 10 minutes gone in this game. Julian Green near post. Clennon's there. I mean, what a start for us there. Clennon with the header. Julian Green, beautiful ball in by him. Of course, the young designated player, a player who, well, with the wages that we're paying him, you expect big things from. Although he is still young, he still has got time to develop. He is a player we very much do rely on kind of to turn up and perform big for us. And you can see, well, with 10 minutes gone, he's immediately got involved. It's really the first chance we've had all game, the first shot on target. And, well, in the end, Andre Clennon's effort found the back of the net. And, well, what a start this is. You can see the Kingston Sprint Stadium today. It's packed here at the Independence Park Athletic Stadium in Jamaica. It's a little bit better in Football Manager than it is in real life, if you don't mind me saying. If you've never seen Independence Park, go and Google it now. Go see what it looks like. It's not quite as Football Manager would have you make out. But either way, we're on the attack again. And Julian Green, I mean, he got an assist before. He had a clear-cut chance there to double our lead within the first 15 minutes, and he squandered it. And, well, their keeper is going to collect the ball there. And, well, he kicks it into touch because he sprained his wrist, bless him. The keeper kicking it out because he's got his own injury. I've not seen that in Football Manager before. But, well, we're on the attack again here. Clennon, Johnson perhaps should have finished it there. Clennon offside as well. Another clear-cut chance. We are breaking down Saprissa. I was expecting more of a struggle than kind of how this game's gone so far. We have created a lot. They have had a few chances. And perhaps I'm talking a little bit too soon here, saying I'm surprised at how bad they've been. There's still like an hour left in this game for them to turn it around. And I have no doubt now that we will end up losing this game. And I will look at myself in the mirror tonight, ashamed of the fact that I just assumed we were going to win. Either way, nice play here by O'Neill to intercept, and it's through to Andre Clennon. He's got one goal to his name. Can he add another? No, he cannot. He's put it wide. The keeper's carrying an injury. Put them to the sword, man. Make the chance happen. 3 clear-cut chances. And we've wasted every single one. I was about to say I don't know if that's good or bad. That is bad. I mean, the fact that we've scored is good, but we've been wasteful. We've had lots of chances in this first half, and while we're on the attack again here, really, there's only been one team at the races so far. We just need to make it show on the scoreline. Fisher into Clennon. He hits the woodwork this time. And, well, that wasn't a clear-cut chance, but it was a great opportunity that was wasted. And, well, it's still 1-0. It's not even been half-time yet. We've had so many chances in this game. Julian Green giving away the ball there, but, well, we're trying to apply pressure high up the pitch. Nice play by Morris. Now with Fabian McCarthy, a player who, of course, was a bit of a last-minute inclusion in the side, the left-back. But so far, he's had a good game. O'Neill, Fisher, back post, Clennon. I mean, how is the only word I can use? We've had 5 clear-cut chances. There were 2 just then. We missed both. We've hit the woodwork twice as well. I want to cry. If we somehow screw this up and don't get a win, it's bad. I mean, that's not rocket science, but it would be awful. And the thing is, with the format that we have here in the NACL, or in the CONCACAF Champions League, it's so important that you don't slip up. You need to win pretty much all your games. You know, very much it'll come down to if we can beat Saprissa here, Tigres beat Saprissa. It'll come down to our head-to-head against Tigres, and you know, just drawing one game here puts you at a massive disadvantage in a 3-team format as well. We have another chance. I'm starting to lose count. We've had 3 half chances. We had 5 clear-cut chances. I say I'm starting to lose count. Be a bit weird if I lost count, considering there is a counter on the left side of the screen for me. As we do have another chance here. Julian, please, someone finish it. Thank you. Andre Clennon finally gets his 2nd goal of the game. It's been long overdue. I'm a little bit relieved about that. That should have gone in about 20 minutes ago. Julian Green does well to hold it up. Did he just Rabona it? Or did I... If he didn't Rabona it now, this is all very awkward. But it looked like a Rabona to me. If it isn't a Rabona, I apologise because it's not a particularly exciting goal. It was probably just the animations glitching out and him getting spaghetti legs. It falls to O'Neill Fisher here. He does Rabona it! I mean, give him a medal. I want to watch it again. A Rabona assist in football. I've got a bit excited about that. That's our right back doing a Rabona. What does he think he's doing? I mean, I know what this episode's going to be called now. It's going to be called the Rabona. I mean, let's just slow it down. Let's just slow it right down. Let's enjoy it. Oh, yes. I didn't slow it down. I turned down the wrong slider. I mean, what a goal. Fair play, O'Neill Fisher. I'm glad I rewound to rewatch it, because otherwise I might have missed that Rabona. I assumed it was a glitchy animation. I have to apologise to the match engine. I mean, Andre Clennon now wants his hat-trick. It's not going to matter if he gets a hat-trick. We're not going to talk about it. Julian Green's now got in on the action. I mean, we're loving it. We are absolutely loving it at the moment. We're dominating. I thought this was going to be a lot tougher game than it's actually wound up being. We've had so many chances, and finally, in the start of the second half, we've actually started to take them, which is nice, because it's been a little underwhelming. Would that be the best word to use? dissatisfactory. Is dissatisfactory a word? It is now. That's how I feel about it. It is a word. I don't know why I'm questioning myself about my own English. Let's make a change. Scott Caldwell on the booking. We'll take him off. Daniel Johnson, I could also take off, although I've not really got that many options. I'm going to move Julian Green into centre attacking mid, and we're going to bring in, I think we're going to bring in Jason Johnson to play up top. You know, get him on, get some fresh legs on the pitch. Perhaps save Daniel Johnson just a little bit because he is our star player. Don't want him getting an injury unnecessarily in the last 10 minutes. There might be a chance for one more goal here. Fisher, he whips it in. I bet that wasn't a Rabona there. Now with McCarthy. To Pelosi. Fisher. Can he get it in the middle? He can. Julian Green's there. What a goal. Lovely finish. If this wasn't a Rabona, I'm now underwhelmed. It better have been I mean, he's got 2 assists. Fair play to him. And Neil Fisher, was it a Rabona? That's the question. No, it wasn't. Underwhelmed. Do it again. Cancel disallow the goal ref. Shouldn't be left to stand if it wasn't a Rabona. 4-0. I mean, we're doing pretty well, aren't we here? What a performance this has been in our kind of Champions League debut, I guess you could say. This definitely isn't going to be the toughest game in the episode because we've still got Tigres to play. And, well, this isn't going to be the toughest game in the group. We run out 4-0 victors. I don't think goal difference comes into it. If it does, fantastic. We've just given ourselves a massive, massive leg up here. It's a shame that Clennon isn't going to get his hat-trick. But fair play to Julian Green. He has played very well today as well. 2 goals to his name. Got an assist as well. And, well, I can't really fault that performance. Great performance by the entire team, really. Everyone turned up big. And, well, with the likes of Jermaine Anderson out, that kind of performance is made all that more pleasing. Anyway, we still got one more game to do this episode. It's going to be the second game of our kind of Champions League little run. It's going to be against Tigres. Stick around for that. That's going to be coming your way right now. Future Jack, take it away. Okay guys, so here we are. We're back for the second game of our Champions League campaign. We are going to be taking on the Mexican champions, Tigres. In what is going to be a massive game. I will just quickly apologise for the fact you're going to be watching this video, at least if you're watching it immediately on Tuesday. I was recording this Monday night when I came in from work, but it's just been quite slow playing through. I've not had a lot of time. I was trying to get this up Monday night, but alas, it's currently 9 o'clock. I don't think I'm going to get it up before 10. And, well, it'll have to wait till tomorrow. So the day that you're watching this, there's already probably been a Hereford episode uploaded as well. So you got a double upload day. But yeah, I apologise. I'm going to blame it on the fact that Football Manager, since the January update, seems to run a little bit slower. And also partially on the fact that I have been kind of just playing a lot of my Nintendo Switch recently. I'm not even going to lie to you. I've just been playing Zelda, okay? I feel like it's a valid excuse. Many people will disagree. But it's the truth, damn it. And, well, you'll have to live with that. But anyway, this is going to be our team going into today's game. And I'm actually pleased to say, this is my team, or at least it mostly is my team, that I have noted down as my best 11. This is a team that at the start of the year, I kind of looked at on paper and went, yes, you guys are the players who are going to make stuff happen for us. And, well, to be honest, it's just nice to have everyone actually available. I say that, I don't want to kind of poo-poo McPherson here, because of course he's been a player who's played a little bit this year, but unfortunately he tore his calf muscle, so he's out. As a result, Andrew France getting a chance, the young 22-year-old. I just made a poem without even realising. But yeah, he's going to be on the bench for us. Anyway, in terms of our team for today's game, we're going to have Andre Blake in goal. It's a similar team to what you saw before, but a few new additions. Kamal Lawrence back from his suspension. Michael Carrick comes into the side as the deep line playmaker. We also have Anderson playing that left attacking midfielder. Daniel Johnson playing up top. And I'm really looking at Julian Green and Clennon to do well. And well, just to quickly recap the 2 games between these fixtures, you can see we lost 2-1 against Toronto. And then we won 4-0 against Columbus. A great performance in this game. You can see Julian Green getting a goal, Clennon getting 2. And well, hopefully we can carry some of that goal scoring form into today's game. Anyway, pre-match analysis from Diego Ramirez from Monterrey Football Daily. That's a Mexican publication, I believe. You can see Tigres have enough about themselves to kind of see us off. The odds, they're not really in our favour. Their key player apparently is this guy, Zella Ryan. I mean, that's definitely not how you say his name, but he's pretty good. I think that would be a fair analysis of him. He's not that bad, so this is going to be tricky. They have also got Gignac, unless he's not playing for some reason. Yeah, they have got him. He's a very good player. A player who I'm a little bit scared of. They've also got Sosa here, Pizarro playing that centre mid role. He's very good. He's very, very good. And they've also got Palos here. So they've got a very good team, Tigres here. This is going to be a challenge, but we're going to stick with the compact 4-3-1-2, a formation that it's been a bit hit and miss for us, really. Some games it feels like we just dominate matches. Other games, we kind of just get slaughtered using it. But hopefully today, it's going to be the former. As well, this is a tricky game, but away from home, if we can even get a draw here, you know, we might potentially be going to the home tie against Tigres, knowing that a win for us would be enough, and maybe even a draw would be good enough, depending, I guess, on goal difference at that point. But anyway, let's focus on the here and now, and as you can see, it's Tigres actually now with the ball, unfortunately, and they're spreading the ball wide here. Torres Nilno bringing it inside, although O'Neill Fisher, the Rabona maestro, with a tackle. And, well, Julian Green coming forward, gets dispossessed by Pizarro, a player who I picked out as quite a good player. And now, well, it's Gignac bringing it forward. He's not known for his speed, but, well, he managed to burn our defence then fairly easily. Unfortunately for Tigres, and, well, I guess somewhat fortunately for us, he couldn't find the target with his shot, although that might be a warning. We might be about to have another warning, or it could be worse. It hits the woodwork. Gignac definitely should have scored that. 2 half chances going Tigres' way. And, well, I think it would be a fair assessment of this game so far to say they've been a bit on top. And, well, now they are on top. Gignac finally scores a near-post header from a set-piece. Disappointing, perhaps, to concede from a set-piece. You can see possession's been fairly close. We've not created enough in the way of chances, and Tigres have slightly edged kind of the total number of shots thus far in this game. You can see here the ball whipped in, and well, it's just Gignac on the near post. I don't know who that is stood next to him, but, well, he looks like a little kid in comparison to Gignac. It was Daniel Johnson trying to mark up his man there. But, well, Gignac, he's quite good in the air, isn't he, the Frenchman? You can see here, Apara picked up a bruised head. Gignac's injured. Hallelujah. I don't know why I've gone with that, but I'm happy. You know, maybe we have a chance now. Really, I should have just played the soundtrack of Hallelujah there instead of saying it or attempting to say it. But, well, hallelujah, indeed. They're without their star striker. I'm going to keep Apara on, despite the fact he's got a bruised head. Maybe I'm being a little bit kind of, you know, insensitive to head injuries here, but I feel like a bruised head isn't a seriously kind of high-risk injury. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's going to come off with concussion shortly. But we have a chance here. Cross-whipped in, cleared away. For a second, you thought we might be able to grab something from a set-piece, but, well, now it's Tigres bringing the ball forward. Although Anderson tackles... And, well, Lawrence all the way back to Andre Blake. We're doing okay at the moment. We've not created as many opportunities. But I don't feel like we've been completely outclassed so far this game. Although, I say that, there's still plenty of this game left as Tigres are bringing it forward. Sosa just skins everyone. He probably should have had a shot on target there. But in the end, it does go kind of sailing over the crossbar and we are let off. In terms of team performances today, Strike Force, not really doing it. Let's make a double change. Let's bring in Otti and Jason Johnson. Let's go for the double change. The 2 Jamaicans coming on. 2 players who have got a fair amount of goals for us this year, Otti and Johnson. So we'll see what they can do. It does now mean that Daniel Johnson and other Johnson are both on the pitch. And, well, Jermaine Taylor, he probably shouldn't be on the pitch. He's going to get let off the hook here, but he has given away a penalty. 20 minutes left in this game. You know, you bring on a few tackers, a few tactical changes, and then you immediately give away a penalty. Juninho to step up. And, well, Andre Blake, take a bow, my son. He does stop it. But, well, it's still 1-0 here. I feel like we have to go on the attack. We're already fairly attacking. I was about to switch our fullbacks onto the attack duty, but, well, they're already on that, so we can't really change that too much. Let's put them on wing-back on support. Let's play Michael Carrick as a regista. Why not? Let's get a little bit kind of exuberant in our play. We're going to try and make something happen here. We're going to look for the overlap. I need us to play a higher tempo. We already are playing more direct. We'll play a higher line. Let's just try and make something happen. We've got, what, 16 minutes left in this game to try and get a goal to salvage a draw. I feel like going as attacking as I have might be kind of our own undoing, but we've got to go for it. 10 minutes left in this game. They're bringing it forward here. Aquino, I mean, he skins everyone. Andre Blake, another good stop for the goalkeeper there. He's made a fair few saves today, including, of course, that penalty. Apara still struggling with an injury, but we're going to hope that he can, well, deal with his bruised headedness as he is going to be called upon to perhaps make a tackle here, although, oh my gosh, it would have been insane. It would have been an incredible goal by Tigres. I don't even know the guy's name who just did that. He skinned a few players, had a shot from range, it went wide. We've been let off the hook. It's going to finish 1-0 here. Now, if you told me 1-0 at the start of the kind of game, I probably would have taken that. Obviously, we did save a penalty. We rode our luck a little bit. We did try and get back into the game kind of in the last 15 minutes. Perhaps I left it a little bit late to make some tactical changes, but you can see with that win, Tigres do go top of the group. They have played a game less than us. Of course, we've played both teams. And well, Tigres, they'll now be backed, I imagine, to beat Saprissa, and we'll get that top spot in the group, which is the only spot, of course, which sees you make it out of the group stage. Anyway, in terms of when we'll be back for the next episode, you can see here we've got Saprissa and not New York City FC and Tigres to play. We have got New York City FC in there, but you guys don't want to see that. So next episode, I think we'll do that game against Saprissa. We should have a better idea by that point what we need to do, kind of going into the last 2 games of the group stage. The chances are it will be a double header with the same 2 matches that you guys have seen today. So hopefully we can keep a little bit of that momentum going that we have got going from the 2 results today, and well, be competitive at least next time around. Anyway, just a quick look at the league table just to wrap up today's episode, because there aren't that many games actually left in the league. You can see we're currently 3rd on 26 games played with 42 points. Of course, this combined league table unfortunately means that we are currently trailing by quite a large margin, actually, to Philadelphia, who did beat us 4-0. Of course, Toronto also beat us 2-1 fairly recently. So that was a disappointing result there to maybe close the gap on them. Ultimately, it's looking like we're going to have to kind of settle for a wild card spot this year, which is still not a bad spot to be in. We are only 8 points ahead of Orlando, so I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves yet, but we have put ourselves in a very good position to make it to the playoffs in our first kind of MLS season, which is a good little achievement there. But anyway, guys, that is going to wrap up everything from me today. As always, if you have enjoyed the video, leave a like. Once again, just an apology for the fact this video wasn't up on Monday. That was when I tried to get it up, but unfortunately, working till kind of 7 o'clock, getting in, trying to get the video recorded, it wouldn't have come out until stupendously late. And, well, ultimately, I want to upload these videos at a time when most people are going to be ready and raring to go to watch them. But anyway, guys, that's going to be all from me. As I said, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time for a rerun of some of these North American Champions League fixtures. And well, other than that, it is me, Jack, and I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.